doing this thing called LBRI. All right. Let's see who's in the chat. Robin can hear us. Thank you. Jody Lyon sponsored me 13 years ago. That is correct. How could it be that long? Oh my goodness. Crazy. Jesse sponsored Robin. Awesome. Wonderful. And Debbie since June. That's right. She's my girl. Okay. Let's get started. I am going to turn this over to Jesse to kick us off. Are you ready, Jesse?
I think so. Sorry, I was fiddling with my camera, so
I'm
I
always fiddling with
apologize.
something. You're safe here.
I am. I don't have the bestest of setup, but
Hey,
it's all good. We
all
make it work.
good. You look good to us. Okay, I'm going to
All
mute
right.
out and
Thanks.
let you take off. Go, Jesse.
All right. On behalf of Peggy, Sue, and Jody, and our whole team, I'd like to personally welcome everybody to LBRI and to the call tonight. Your life is about to change for the better if it hasn't already. Our leadership team has a huge mission to empower others by mentoring them on how to create their own strong economy and experience real job security. We want for you to create a life of vitality, abundance, and freedom. We also want you to have the confidence that you can generate your own ideal income and create a life you love, whether it's just an extra $500 a month to be of integrity with your bills or $100,000 a year to live out a dream that's up close and personal to you. Whatever it is, it's our intent that you guys feel cared for and supported. Our promise is to provide you with extraordinary coaching, training, resources, and even events that will help propel your business forward and support you in creating your rendition of success in all aspects of your life. And with that said, I really do want to acknowledge each of you for showing up tonight for yourself. Congratulations, and we're all really happy to have you here. All right. I would like you guys, I think we've got everybody introduced. You've got if you haven't, if you're just joining us, I think some people just got added. Go ahead and put your name in the chat. Let us know who invited you or who sponsored you. And the rest of y'all keep adding. We'd love to know in the comment, what's your favorite LBRI product? And also, where are y'all from? Okay. And just keep going down there in the chat. We want to get to know each other a little bit better. My favorite part of LBRI is your first 50 days. Some of you are still in your first 50 days. Some of you are past that. But does anybody know why your first 50 days with LBRI is so exciting? Whether it's you or your new team member. Welcome, guys. You know, I'll tell you the reason is because LBRI spoils the heck out of you. And honestly, it doesn't even stop with just your first 50 days. We are really, truly spoiled here at LBRI. And we want to make sure you guys know about all of these perks and how to take advantage of them. And I know many of you guys are thinking, I just joined for the discount. That's it. I just want a discount on my products. And what I want to say to that is we know, I know, Peggy knows, Jody knows, we all understand that. And it's okay because many top leaders make over $100,000 a year. They started just for the discount, guys. I'm one of them. Jody, we joined just for the discount. In fact, when I first started with this business, I really had no intention of making money at all. I really just needed that discount on the products for my family. That is what I needed. And so I signed up just to get the products cheaper. Peggy tried to tell me how great it was, and I didn't even listen. I didn't take advantage and listen to all of these great perks we could have had. But I knew I wanted that discount. And I figured as a consultant, I get that 20 to 30% right off the top for me and my family. And now here I am, after deciding to work the business in 2020, 4 years later, making that six-figure income that I never dreamed possible. I don't even know how to tell you. I'm going to cry just thinking about it. You guys don't, I don't think you know. It really, really is possible when you work. But it's also great just to have that discount. Okay. You can travel the world, even drive a new car. LBRI can do those things for you. So we'd like each of you guys to answer 3 real quick questions. I know we're making you work a lot already, but in the chat, can you guys answer a couple questions for us? First, this one's simple. What have you enjoyed most already about your LBRI business or the LBRI discount? Put it in the chat. What have you enjoyed the very most? And I'm excited to actually see those. So make sure you guys are actually answering these questions. What already, because most of you haven't been around that long, what are you already enjoying about your LBRI discount or the LBRI business in general? And put it in the chat. It's not a hard question, guys. Loving meeting new people. Yes. Being able to pay for bills and even the extras. For sure. I like Peggy's too. She wanted to help others and also educate. And it's just been a huge blessing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So there's so many reasons. And I love that Robin said, meeting other people, that is one of the huge perks with LBRI. My very best friends I met through direct sales. Loving the products and the extra income. Building retirement job. Ooh, I love that, Darcy. That is amazing. All right, next question. You guys ready? We told you we're making you work. If you had friends texting or calling you every day and asking you to do a facial party or a sampling session or a demo for them, and you were earning $150 to $200 each time you said yes, how many facials might you be willing to do each week? How many might you be willing to do? And this one is one where people are like, oh, I never wanted to share, but then they're like, oh, well, if my friend texted me and said, would you come over so I could try some LBRI, have my mom over with me? Peggy would do 8. I love it, Peggy. Every single day. Brenda says 4. How many would you be willing to do if every time you sat down and got together, how many could you make time for? Robin says 3. Even if it were just 1, but yeah, how many would you make time for if you knew you were making that $150, $200 each time? Depends on the season, but 2 to 4. And LBRI is good for that, right? It can vary by season, depending on your life. And when you need the extra money, you can work a little harder. That's the blessing of this job. Darcy says too. I love it. So let's say the average of all those that you guys shared, let's say 3 a week. You guys, that could be $600 a week in your pocket, $2,400 a month. If you had that much extra money coming in every month, what would you do with it? That's your last question. And I do want to hear in the comments, because here's the thing, guys, when you figure that out and you actually assign that money to something, you actually have a plan, you'll see the benefit. It'll become clearer to you. So if you had that extra money coming in every month, $2,400 or anywhere around that, what would you guys do with that money? Put it in the comments. I want to hear what you guys would do with it. Pay off debt, save for retirement. Love it. Pay off debt. Look at all you guys, all economical like me. That's what I always put too. I pay off the debt first. Anybody do anything fun with it? Vacation. There we go, Darcy. Put in a swim spa. Jody. Jody knows what my dream is. I can see it. My dream board is over there. I can see it from here. It has a picture of that swim spa on it. That is still my goal. Pay off debt, help my family. Love that. Debt and a vacation. Love it. Remodel. You guys, these are all super realistic. I love it. Well, we're really excited you guys are here. Thanks for participating and answering the questions. We've got some great things to share with you. So I'm going to turn it over to Jody to take us to the next part of our call.
Okay, we are going to get a little technical for just a minute. There are some important rewards that we can't spoil you with if you don't know about them. So go ahead and listen up. There are three main things we want you to know in this call. One is that you can be your own hostess. A lot of companies don't let you do that, but you heard me right. You can be a customer of yourself and be your own hostess. And what does that mean? That means you get to reap the host rewards. So you not only get paid commission for all the orders on that show as you're introducing products to people, you're also going to get host rewards. So what you need to know to do that is how to add yourself as a customer of yourself, how to create a party or show, and then how to share that party ID and shopping link. So we're going to go over that. Then you also have 5 free samples that you get to send out to your friends for free. So we're going to show you how you go in on your website and you enter the name of your friend, and then you choose which sample and you click send. And the company sends that sample to your friend for free. Then your job is just to follow up and see how she likes it and help recommend her to the right product. All right. So people get confused because you get a few samples when you sign up in your starter kit, but those aren't the samples we're talking about. Those are samples for you to hand out to your friends and family close by. But you still have 5 more samples that are just sitting at LBRI's corporate office waiting for you to type in an address and a name so they can send the sample to your friends. Okay. So each of those sample sets is valued at $8. So that's over $40 of free samples that LBRI is gifting you because they want to see you succeed and they want to help you help your friends and family get more people introduced to the power of aloe. So raise your hand if you have already sent out your 5 free samples. Let's see. We don't have a lot of people on camera. I sent mine out. I bet Peggy did. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Yay, Robin did. Her hands up. Trisha did. Yes, she did. Go, girl. Awesome. So, for all of you that have already sent them, great job. And for all of you that haven't, we're going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. You'll be surprised. It is not a difficult thing. And when you send them out, once you've sent all 5, LBRI not only just gave you those 5 free samples, they give you a $25 shopping credit that goes to your consultant account. And then you have $25 to spend at the LBRI shop. But after your 50 days, those samples disappear. So you can't wait. That's something you want to do right away. One of the first things. And Peggy Sue is going to talk to you at the end about what are the top things on your list. So we're going to recap that. Now, the third thing is that you can set a date for your own launch party, and you can also invite friends that maybe aren't close enough to come to your house to our team mega party launch party that we do once a month. We have been doing them on Tuesdays, but now we're doing them on Wednesday. So 2 weeks from tonight, Wednesday, November 20th, we're having another team launch party where you can invite anyone and everyone, and we do the product demonstration and everything for you. You just have to show up and invite your friends. It's that simple. That's 2 weeks from tonight, Wednesday, November 20th at 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and it's just right here on Zoom. So who has already had their launch party? Whew, there's a gnat. Who's already dated their launch party and maybe has already had it? Some of you are not brand new. I know Trisha did because I did hers. All right. Good. Very good. when I started, I got all mine sent. Good job, Robin or Amy. All mine sent and claimed. Good job. Very nice. Very good. All right. So I'm going to share my screen now and quickly show you where to find all these things. Okay. So sometimes it's a little intimidating and people get a little confused as to where everything is. So we want it to be so simple that you cannot miss it. All right. So this is one of my new gals website. You can see that. So it shows, so this is what it looks like when you log into your business center. And right over here, she just barely signed up yesterday. There's 5 free sample sets. You click there, you click on that button. And that's where you send your free samples from. And it brings you into what we call the sampling made easy part of our back room or business center. And this is where it is. You can view the example letter that they mail with it, and you just type in your friend's name. You don't have to have their email and phone, but you definitely need their address. Then it has a cute little note. I personalize this. I take this out and put, "Hi, Joanne. I'm so excited for you to try these samples. Let me know when you get them. I want to, walk you through a few steps." And I put my phone number in there. And then it's already got your info here. And the next step is where you go and you choose which sample to give them. And you have options of all the free samples. Okay. All right. So back here, if you haven't done this already, you want to make yourself a new customer of yourself. And you do that just by clicking on add new customer right here. And if I go into customer management, she's already there. So this is my new girl, Rachel, and I went in and made her a customer of herself already. So what happens when she wants to book her party, it's over here under shows. Shows and party are interchangeable words. It's the same thing. Party ID, show, party, mega party. We're all talking about the same thing. You click on shows, and then there she is. She's already got a show ready to go. Now, if she wanted to look at this show, if she wanted to book another show, she could go down here, click bookings. And because she's a customer, her name shows up here. Sometimes when they're brand new, they go in and they're like, "Well, I want to do a show, but my person's not in there yet." So they have to be a customer and they have to be a guest of the show for you to choose them to create a new show. I'm going to show you this real quick just because I think it's beneficial. The date doesn't matter a whole lot. You can pick whatever date you want for the show. And that's all you need to do on that page. Decide if it's going to be a home show or an online show. And then there's a whole bunch of things here. The only thing you have to do on this second screen is change the show name. You don't even have to change it. You could leave it the date. I'm just going to put Rachel's show and then scroll down and save. And it's done. So now if I were to go back to shows, now it's going to show that there's 2 shows there ready to go for Rachel. Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? Anybody have questions so far on that?
Jody, can you show them on their main page in the business center, just when you go back to the home page where there is just that quick create show button? Do you know where it's right there on that, especially when they're a new consultant, it's right there and it says create show. If they don't have a party already started yet, go to home.
Just right
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Links?
Yeah. Isn't there a button right there?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I mean, that's an easy
right.
place to start.
Yeah, you don't even have to click on shows to do it. But if you want to view your shows, you would have to go over here. But it's a quick link, right? For customer management,
Quick link.
team
There you go.
management. Yeah, all these things, add a new customer. So if you could just get to your quick links, you've got everything you need, right? Okay, anything else you need me to show them? Let me look back and just see. if I missed anything. Do you want me to show everybody how to log in? You kind of need to know how to log into your
Yes.
center. Sometimes
Yes.
that's like a question, like, how do I even get there, right? They get confused by that. So let's, you can still see my screen. So let's, can you still see that front of the website now? So this is the front of your website. When you send your link, like LBRI.com/Jody Lyons to a friend, this is what they see. This is what comes up. So you have to scroll. I just spin it and scroll all the way to the bottom. Once I get to the bottom, I go up just a little bit and it's right there. And since I'd already logged in, it logged in. But normally it comes up with what's your consultant ID or email, and then what's your password, and then it gets you in here. I thought of one more thing and now it has left me. Oh, shows. That was the other thing. I wanted to show you the link. So there's this little share button. You want to send a customer or a friend a link to shop. You just click on that button, copy this, and then I'm going to show you. Does it show my messenger right there or does that? Yep, I'm going to send it to Peggy right now. That easy. There. Now let's see what happens if we click on that link. Welcome, Jody Lyons. You are shopping with Rachel. And the show you're shopping on is Rachel's show. That's how
We
easy
can't
that is. Can you
we
not see
can't
it?
see that. Yeah, can you click it so we can?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop share and then share again. You'll have to tell me how much you were able to see. You were able to see Messenger and the link,
We were able to see you copy the link.
and that's as far as it went, huh?
Yeah. I think you had a hidden window that we
Yeah,
couldn't
it
see.
does that sometimes. Oh, there we go. I was like, it's not even showing me the window now. So this is when I clicked on the link, this is what came up. So that's what your customers will see. It'll, instead of putting them at the front of the website, it puts them right in the shopping cart. And one thing when you're brand new, I like to tell people the way you can tell if you're in your consultant shopping cart or a customer shopping cart is at the bottom here on the side, it'll say consultant items only. That only shows up when you're logged in as a consultant shopping. And also the prices will have the original price, but then it'll say your price, which is the 20% discount. And then when you place an order as a consultant that's over $150, at the end, when you go to checkout, it gives you another discount, and that's where you get the 30% off. All right. Any questions about any of that? I went through that pretty fast. Just checking the chat. All right. We are going to turn the time over to Miss Peggy and let her tell you what the most important top 5 things are and give you a call to action. Ready to go, Miss Peggy Sue?
Okay, yes, I'm ready. All right, so your first 50 days, you're gonna have your 5 free sample sets. You're gonna have your start your journey catalog to go through. You want to make your customer list, right, of everybody you want to tell about the bride. And then, but the things you really want to do right away is with your executive manager or your leader, whoever sponsors you, set that launch party, whether it's in person or online. Invite your friends to experience the power of aloe vera. And remember, you can invite them to our team mega party, like Jody mentioned earlier, November 20th. It's 6:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Central Time. If you have already set your date, or if you have a date coming up, put that in the chat. Let us know about your date. We'd love to see that. And then there might be a little drawing. We might do a drawing. We need some participation. So let us know. And then also remember, when you send out your 5 sample sets, you want to follow up with each person, make sure they got it, make sure they know how to use it. And we can help you find the videos to share, like, watch this. This is how you use the sets. And then you can send those to your customers. And also, you're going to get your $25 credit for supplies or products once you send out all those 5 sample sets. So get those out. The third thing you want to do is read your catalog from cover to cover. I like to call this a megalog because it's like a magazine. So, I mean, there's so much greatness in here. So go through it like it's a magazine. Get familiar with prices, get familiar with ingredients, the skin types, all those things. And then there's more, like there's so much in here. If you need more information on product, you can find that in the Learning Center. And then also be sure that you are using a sample set for yourself if you haven't, if you don't have the full size yet. But start pampering yourself. Try as many products as you can, because when you're familiar with them, then everybody else, then you'll be able to explain them better to your customers. So fall in love with your products. And then when your box arrives, make a little video of yourself or have somebody video you, or if you're comfortable going live, like go live and unbox this and show other people what you're getting and what they could get for that $99 or that $49, whichever one you do, because it's a lot. And when they see all of that, and then you just, that just is your door to let people know that you're in business. And then, those are some of the people too, if they respond to that video that you post on social media, um, those are your first customers to reach out to and say, hey, would you like a sample? Would you like a sample? So that's how you just get it rolling. And everybody has skin and everybody knows somebody. So just ask everybody. So I want to remind you about our class. So we're having our class. So anybody you've sampled, make sure you're inviting them in for the 20th, November 20th. And like anybody you sample between now and then. So like get out there and sample, talk to people, and then invite them to come in and learn how to use that 5-piece set. So we want to help you. We want to help you earn money. We want to help you get your business rolling. We want to help you get growing, because it's possible. We are here. It's the real deal. It's not a hobby unless you make it a hobby. You can earn some really great money. You can change your life, whether it's a little bit or a whole lot. It's up to you, but we want to help you. So, does anybody else have questions about anything? Everybody's good. Any product questions at all?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording because that completes the new consultant